Welcome back to Crow Creek Outdoor Skills. I'm going to show you how to put a wax cotton fire starter on steroids. This is a fire extender and it just works absolutely fantastic. I started off making these. I talk about these a lot because these actually really work to save yourself in an essential fire. It was in my case. And I'm not selling fire starter. I'm not telling you what to use. I'm just showing you things and giving you ideas. But if you're going to stake your life on it, you need to make sure it's good. And so you'll never get one without making it yourself, a good, effective one, I think. I've checked it all out. I mean, it's just not there. So anyhow, I've got this made. It's a 3x12 cotton strip, painter's pants, dipped in old candle wax that's been melted. So my resources are free. But what I want to do here is I'm going to heat this up. I gotta block this so I don't blow that sap all over. I got sap off of this chunk of bark I saw outside the shop, and so I said, boy, this was all over it. And I said, yes, sir, I'm gonna save that and give it a try. So what I'm doing is I'm preheating all of this up so it's nice and soft and damp, and then I'm going to put the sap that I've crunched all up like this on here. So we'll have, it'd be nice to have the powder in there, but you know what? It's gonna probably blow away. It's not so hard, it burns your fingers. And that's just, and of course you can see, you can add more to it. And you just press it in that wet wax. I'm going to hit it off to this side, and I'm going to fold this over. Scoop this up. Sprinkle it on. And this is not very much sap, but this actually will work really sweet. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Never Dull, tear up a couple chunks, pull it all out, make it all hairy like this, right? And place that in there as, now this, see, this helps, this will make it so that you can start it with a spark. Otherwise, you have to use an open flame. So let's put that in there, okay. Now I'm gonna take, I'm just gonna fold it over. Still nice and wet. Press it down and let it cool. Press it down nice, real nice. Now an interesting point in making your fire starters so that they're more readily accessible to you is keeping them on your body. And in this case, what I do with mine is I cut opposite corners off, if you've noticed. Opposite corners are cut off. Now when I fold it over, you'll see, that makes it so that there's a tab right here and there's a tab right here. So you can grab your fire starter and rip it open, throw a spark or your match to it, get it into that kindling, and be really quick. You got to be thinking about your hands. Your hands will act if you're in a hypothermic situation, advanced part. That's why we're talking about essential fires. And you got to have it right away. You know, you've got to have it. So you've got to be able to get it all out of your pocket, tear the bag open, rip this thing open, get the fire to it. Remember, your ignition source is with it. You don't have to go fighting all of your stuff in your pack trying to find it. I've been there. But anyhow, it's very interesting. Now we have, this isn't cooled off quite yet, but here we have this little package. Now, what we're going to do is, I think we'll cut away And I'll go outside and we'll open this up and torch it, see how it works. Okay. Stay tuned. Well, here we are outside on my little makeshift burn table again. Here's our packaged product, or not packaged, but our product. We would normally keep it packaged in a plastic bag, keep it in a pocket, keep it close to us. And anytime you're evaluating a fire starter, whether it's a store-bought one or it's something you made for yourself, you always want to put it on something. Like if I just left it flat on this piece of aluminum, the air couldn't get around it. It wouldn't be a fair test of how it's performing. So you have to always use the fire starter. You have to test the fire starter as it's intended to be used. Well, we're outdoors. We're trying to build a campfire. We're going to put it on some twigs. Could put them on the ground, but your best success would be at least put them on a few twigs to let some air, and that's just for the air to get in there. They don't have to be dry sticks or anything, just get some air. But the stuff that goes on top, you want it to be choice if you can find it. So I show up and I find myself in some tough spots. So I want to use my super duper fire starter. I've cut the corners off. I can open it up. As you can see, what we've got is, it looks like a mess, but it's going to work great. I'll move this back to the front here. And now what we want to be able to do is start it with a spark. Oh, boom, it's boom. I mean, boom. Look at that. Now I'm gonna make, okay, good. I'm doing good. That sap is boiling, that stuff. Oh man, that's beautiful. So I'm gonna put it on here. And at this point, because this, you're not gonna put this flame out by putting something on it unless you put it with dirt on it. So you get all your stuff, get it on there. You know, just get it going, because this thing should run. If they start coming in around 2 minutes at maximum flame spread and heat, that's good, but you know, you really have to have it at maximum between the, burning from 4 to 8 minutes at that maximum to make it really bomber. This is gonna be really, really good. Look at this. Now, this is your fire starter. Look at those little things. So take a cotton ball, Vaseline, put it together. Yeah, it's great, it's fun, and you get confidence building stuff. Don't stake your life on it. This is the kind of thing you stake your life on. This is a fire starter. I hope you have enjoyed this. We can't stand here long enough to show you how long this thing's gonna burn. But right now, we're in over 3 minutes, and it's got a lot of good wax still left in there. So we're on now at a good 2 minutes of burn. It's come on good. We've got flame spread. We have a lot of good, flame there, heat. It's going to really get your fire going. It's going to get it going. You've got to have flame spread. You got to have BTUs. You got to have oxygen. You got to have fuel. You have to have heat. Okay. And the more of it, the better. So a little bitty flame, yep, you've got oxygen, heat, fuel, but you got no BTUs. You gotta get it hot. Now a lot of this right now is the twigs underneath burning. I'm not gonna try to trick you on that. That's what it is. But so I always look at having one burn good solid between burning time 4 through the 8 minute range. Should be a good flame. Initially, when it pumps up there quick, those first couple minutes, you want to really see that hot flame spread ripping across there like you saw in the beginning. That's going to cook off your fire. Go out and experiment. I just made this in the shop and came out here and burned it. You saw it. Okay, until next time, take it outdoors.